They're coming to get you, Barbara.
The Fear Central Radio Show. Warning, our content may include spoilers and is intended for mature audiences.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Hey, fellow horror fans, welcome to the Fear Central Radio Show. That's just a little teaser of what this show is about. We are back this week. We missed last week because nobody's schedule was in line.
Weird, yeah.
We had someone out of town and
People
other people
were sick,
doing things.
yeah.
Yeah, we got someone sick this week, too.
Okay.
Jesus.
Right? Yeah, I know.
Shout outs to Heather. Hope you're okay.
Got Tim and Monica doing whatever they're doing tonight.
They're being adults.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, well, okay. Yeah.
Ugh.
Bleh. All right, so I am your host, Mike. And so we have a smaller crowd this week as opposed to the last show, which we had a phenomenally large crowd as we built our own house.
Yes.
So we've got over here
Chris.
Paul.
Katie.
All right. And so we are bringing back the Watch and Review. We haven't done one of those in a while. So this time we decided to do
Happy Death Day.
Happy Death Day. Don't sue us. We have no money.
Is this gonna be your ringtone tomorrow?
Yeah, probably.
Yes, biatch.
For those of you that haven't seen anything about Happy Death Day, and I don't know how you haven't, it is about a college student that must relive the day of her murder over and over again in a loop that will end only when she discovers her killer's identity.
It's like Groundhog Day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like the
Groundhog Day.
PlayStation 2 game Shadow of Destiny.
Yeah. Directed by Christopher Landon. Written by Scott Lobdell. Don't really know how to say her last name, but Jessica Roth.
Roth?
Not Rothy.
Yeah, I would say Roth more
Roth,
than
yeah.
anything else. It might just be Roth with an E at the end.
It could be. Could be. Could be just, yeah. Roth. Israel Broussard.
Yes, as everybody's favorite character.
Carter?
Yes.
Carter. Ruby Modine.
Lori. That's Lori?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ruby Modine is Lori. Charles Aitken is Gregory, the doctor.
The doctor.
Had Lori Clifton is Stephanie.
She's worse than anyone else in this
Look at the look at the writer's credit.
We had Rob Mello. That was Toombs.
Okay. These names aren't going to mean anything to people who haven't seen the movie, so we should maybe start talking about it.
The Asian friend that keeps coming through the door.
I've seen him in something.
Yeah, he's Phi Vu.
Fine vagina.
Yeah,
Okay. Probably Vietnamese. So.
probably.
Okay.
So, yeah. There's your... You want to look up the writer?
The writer. I
Writer.
believe he's got some Blumhouse creds before this movie.
Oh, the writer. Man of the House. He was a writer in the X-Men comic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's got some interesting credits.
Yeah.
Let's see. Writer. X-Men Days of Future Past. Mosaic, which is another animation from Marvel. Chasing Alice. Ball and Chain.
Okay.
Godzilla the series animation.
Nice.
The 90s version.
All
with
right.
the iguana Godzilla.
Hey,
Yeah.
there is nothing wrong with the 90s version.
So he's done a lot of animation stuff. Yeah.
Days of Future Past is. I mean, I guess you got a little bit of time travel with this.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, they
Sort of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our director. let's pull him up here. Christopher Landon. See what he be doing before this. Lots of people should know
Werewolf?
Christopher Landon. Because he did Paranormal Activity, The Marked, Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse.
Okay.
Then Happy Death Day, and he's got 3 more possibly in the works.
All right.
So
I thought for sure he did a
you go.
werewolf movie somewhere in there.
Did you say Spider Wolf?
No, werewolf.
Wolf Cop.
Oh.
Oh, God, no.
I was kind of wanting a Spider
Although
Wolf
I do
thing
know
to
the
be a
makeup
thing.
artist on that, and she's phenomenal, even though the movie was quite stupid.
On Wolf Cop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know some people that love Wolf Cop, so
She's an amazing artist.
okay.
I just don't necessarily like Wolf Cop. Sorry.
But he's a wolf and he's a cop.
Key makeup artist on this one was Chrissy Morris.
Like Snow Shark.
Also, Melinda Osgood.
We're on makeup now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. Key makeup artist Chrissy Morris and Melinda Osgood.
Good job. They look like
Yeah.
sorority girls.
Yep.
Oh, those were the makeup
Bougie
ones.
bitches.
I remember when that word was bourgeois. Now it's bougie.
Bougie.
Yeah, what
Well, it's Texan. It's bougie.
Actually, that's national now.
National now. Oh,
Bougie,
hell.
bougie.
That's awful.
Bougie, bougie. The tagline: Get up, live your day, get killed again.
Yeah. pretty much.
Synopsis: Warning, spoilers. Hey, wait, it's like this show.
Yeah. So before we start into that, let's go ahead and go do round table on whether we recommend this movie or not. I mean, starting out with this movie, this one was my suggestion, so I'm taking blame on this one.
He will take blame.
Yeah.
Totally your fault.
That's all your fault, Paul.
Damn you and Redbox.
Actually, I thought it was quite humorous.
I did too.
Yeah.
I
was
loved
good.
it. I
It was
thought it was
good.
hilarious. It's great.
It was
I gotta
funny.
watch it with the demons. They'll like it.
Yeah, they will.
You don't understand. This is like you take Death Day and it's in sorority row, and my girls are all over who has the most brutality in a death, who is a flawless kill, what weapon they liked best, whose blood didn't do enough justice. I mean, my girls are like vengeance serial killers, and I'm just sitting there going, I'm so proud of you on the special effects side, but I should be really concerned as a
As
parent.
people's spirit.
Yeah. This.
So-
It is fair to say this isn't like this movie isn't going to satisfy the gore hounds. This is a PG-13, solid PG-13 horror movie.
Yeah, not a lot of boobage.
Yeah.
No
No, not a lot.
TNA.
You would think, with the sorority thing, but
Yeah.
you don't see much of that in horror much anymore.
No.
No,
You know.
not really.
Some of the trivia. Bayfield University baby killer costume was designed by Tony Gardner, which also
Good
designed...
job, Tony.
He
Good
also
job,
designed
Tony.
the Ghostface mask.
Oh, well, yeah, that explains a lot.
I like this one better than I like the Ghostface.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
much better.
you.
Yeah.
Right?
According to director Christopher Landon, Tree's punchline, which is the main character's name, who takes their first date to Subway, it's not like you have a foot long, was improvised.
Oh.
Yeah, so that wasn't in the script.
I didn't say it.
I'd say it. Okay, so Paul and I's second date, we went to Subway. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Way to go there, Polly boy.
It was the second date.
And it
And it was an all-day thing.
It was an all-day
lunch.
thing, so we had breakfast at Subway. We went elsewhere for actual...
Yeah.
The theatrical trailer utilizes a song "Into Club" by 50 Cent
Yep.
as Tree's birthday ringtone.
Okay, I can hear that in the I can hear that in the tune.
Yeah.
However, the final film does not feature this as the crew and studio could not acquire the rights.
Okay.
As a result, an original ringtone composition was concocted. Please don't sue us.
Okay.
Poor 50 Cent. He didn't get his 50 Cent.
That's right. He wouldn't got his 50 cent.
No.
You can't afford that G money.
No.
I know rap.
Don't listen to him.
Okay, so
No, he really does it sad.
I know that 50 Cent ran with the G Money crew.
Oh.
Yeah, he knows way too much. He knows way too much for any self-respecting white
Yeah.
guy.
He's a little thug at heart. Aww.
The scene where Tree walks through
Grammys this weekend. Pulling for you, Childish Gambino. Hope you win.
There you go. The scene where Tree walks through the campus quad naked had to be done quickly, given that it was being filmed on an active college campus. This presented the risk of students witnessing the scene being filmed and or taking photos.
Yeah.
The crew took extreme precautions to clear away any potential onlookers. In the end, they managed to do just 2 to 3 takes.
Well,
I expected somewhere in there for it to be like it was in the middle of November and 20 degrees.
They could have put nipple covers on her. They could have given her one of those.
They only show from here.
I know.
No, they had it behind the back.
Yeah, they had it behind the back.
They don't show the butt crack.
They did.
No, they didn't.
No.
Like top of it. Like
Very
not
little.
much.
Very little.
Halfway.
There's no
Yeah.
butt.
There's no
curvature of the butt.
But as far as the front, there could have been coverage.
Yeah, you
That
could
would- the camera wouldn't have
the
picked up.
body painter nipple covers. They're nude.
She could have been wearing a strapless bra.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these things, Jessica Rothy.
Yeah.
Next time,
Growth.
check. I'm telling you, there's ways to do nudes.
Oh, yeah.
Without being nude.
The original mascot and mask was supposed to be a pig, a motif already done in the Saw movies.
No.
Well, if they made it a cartoony version, it could have been it could have ended up being like a parody of the Saw movies to have that as the mask. But I like the baby.
Yeah.
So for people who haven't seen the trailers and everything, basically, if you've ever seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit, it's sort of like Baby Herman, that type of cartoonish baby face.
Yes.
It still doesn't make sense why a college campus would have a baby as their mascot.
Yeah, it
There are some schools that have embarrassing mascots.
There's some weird mascots. Yeah.
The original script, written by Scott, included material intended to make the film rated R. Some scenes involved grislier death depictions that were entirely altered by the film's director.
Okay.
You should have left it in.
The original titled Half
It
to
made
Death.
bank, so...
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
It made,
but
it did pretty good.
you could have thrown a couple more gore fists
But-
in there.
But I
was
the first kill, I fully expected to see the whole full everything.
But it really looked like she was going to get stabbed in the head, and then she held her chest when she woke back up on the second day.
It really did look like it was going straight down the
day
skull.
one, Mark
Day
2.
one.
yeah.
What else here?
So what was everybody's favorite of the deaths? Bus for me.
You like the bus one?
Just because I like...
exploding.
So like we always say spoilers, but there's one accidental death in the middle of the movie, and I just like to imagine that the killer that is constant, she's on repeat, she's dying every single day, she's trying to figure out who killed her. I like to imagine that on the day of the accidental death, the killer's just sitting there at night, where the hell is she?
right?
Damn it, she's late. I've got Jumanji going on here. Come on now.
I don't know. It's, I'm not real sure which one would be my favorite. They were all pretty good. I actually would have to say my favorite was probably when she killed herself.
Yeah.
It's pretty defiant.
Yeah.
Pretty defiant.
Yeah.
All right, so...
Okay, so wait. My question is, how would you die on your birthday?
how would I die on my birthday?
Yeah.
It's my birthday.
What way would you go out?
I'm trying to figure out if I want to give a funny or a sincere answer.
It's a horror show.
It's a horror show?
How sincere can you be in a horror show?
True. I don't know. They pulled some drama out in this movie. The scene with the dad was kind of affecting.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was laughing at some trivia. It was quite humorous.
Oh, was it?
It was.
Made
How would you die?
It did. I giggled.
Ooh.
But
How would you die?
How would you die on your birthday?
How would I die?
It's your
I'd
birthday.
poison
How you
him.
gonna die on your birthday?
Probably falling off a ladder.
Okay.
Why? I can see that.
Because, I don't know, I'd probably be on a ladder and someone would kick it and I'd
So
fall.
you're just like doing some some yard
practicality?
work, some like housework on your birthday, and you're just gonna fall off.
repainting the Greek letters or something. I don't know.
I'm going for maximum exposure. and most
Do the quad?
traumatic exposure. Yeah, either the quad or senior night.
Oh, senior night.
So
Football game.
are we imagining that we have the ability to reset?
Yes.
Okay, so
At
we have
any
the ability to
At any
reset and
point.
we can do whatever
Yeah.
the hell we want.
Yep.
Yes.
You're going to die, and all of a sudden wake back up in a dorm room. With Carter.
Okay. I think I would want to like stage it so it was really fucking confusing for everybody.
Okay.
No, yeah, I definitely picked senior night. Like going up whenever they announce your name and you're like walking forward, just like knife to the throat, maximum amount of blood, just so everyone could see it.
Okay.
You know,
Oh, so we
tragic scene done. You know.
we have to
going
blame.
full on Carrie.
Oh heck yeah.
Now, so you kill yourself and you literally say tragic scene done.
No, I was
She
saying,
walks up to the front and just drops the knife and goes, "Bye, bitches."
Does a mic drop with the knife?
Yeah, just a mic drop with a knife.
This goes out to all the people who decided I was worth shit. So,
Asta, bitches.
yeah.
Wake right up. You can't breathe.
The next day.
If anybody's curious, there are actually 14 body count.
Nice.
Nice.
8 of them being Tree by herself.
Right,
okay.
yeah. 'cause
Yeah.
There's multiple others.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Like Carter.
Including-
Because you had
Carter,
the doctor,
yeah.
you had Carter, you had
Well, I mean,
the police officer,
Carter,
you had
the doctor,
Her soror sister.
the security guard,
Yeah,
the sorority leader.
the sorority leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who really cares? Like, what benefit does
And
society
then-
does she?
And then, and then the final reveal
Still a
kill.
body
You're
count.
so dark. I love this side of you, honey.
this is 2 martinis, Katie. So.
I love 2 martinis, Katie. We should give her 4 next time and see what happens.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 3 is where puke happens. So 2 is good.
okay.
Okay,
Well,
two's
yeah,
good.
darn.
Two's good.
Two's good.
Good.
No,
yeah.
I was comedically enthralled with the fact that Joseph Toombs was the name of the high school gym teacher for Scott
What?
Lobdell.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
scared.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine hating your gym teacher so much that you
You
make
make
him
him
a
a
serial
serial
killer
killer.
in your screenplay? Like,
That would be just, I would totally do
Yes.
something like that.
So the benefit of this movie is it does play with Groundhog Day in that
Yeah.
you hate the character at the very beginning.
Yeah.
She is sorority sister and she's prototypical sorority
Oh, she
sister.
is way
Oh,
out there.
yeah.
for the-
Blonde, skinny.
like bought and sold to the idea of sorority
So much so
research.
that my wife started writing a list of all the reasons she needed to die.
and I have 2 pages.
So start going rambling through the list.
Okay,
You're
so
like-
she is horrible to her best friend.
Yes.
She is evil to the nice guy. Name is Carter. She's mean to Becky, who has all the food on her plate that she calls cat lady food.
Yeah.
Yep.
She is sleeping with a married professor.
Gotta die.
She watches Teen Mom.
Yeah,
alone.
that alone right there.
She ducks her dad's calls on her own birthday.
yes.
Yeah.
Move. She uses bye.
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 I'm sorry, but Alaska Thunderfuck is the only one I can hear saying that. And that chick looks nothing like a drag queen.
No.
I'm just saying.
Nope. All right. Sarcastically, she has no school spirit since she's
None.
a sorority girl.
No,
Yeah.
she's got to die for that.
Right. And she's in a sorority.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. She calls the Delta Gammers heifers.
Ew.
Have hers.
How could
Heifers.
she?
She can't do the walk of shame.
No,
No,
she
does.
cannot.
She does a walk of triumph.
Right.
Yes.
Like, it's always empowering. It's ridiculous. Like, she's
Yeah.
even
Right.
got, like, the bounce, with the...
But she has no boobs.
Right?
I think
How
the
can
mo-
you bounce with no boobs?
I'm just saying.
I wasn't.
and no butt.
So I wasn't
Thank
sure.
you.
I
In
wasn't.
heels, no less.
Yeah.
Stripper heels.
I wasn't sure if the movie, the movie, presented it sort of as the walk of shame, but it didn't feel like the walk of shame.
And why was the
Wait,
second
how are
time
these
she
guys
had?
knowing what the walk of shame is like?
That's very true.
I'm talking cinematic.
Stripper heels, are we talking here?
I'm talking cinematically.
Yeah, everyone knows what cinematic.
You know cinematically with the walk of shame.
They just don't
But
know what
why
it
was it
feels
the
like.
second time it looked more like the walk of disgust? Because every time she turned her head, it was just like,
Ugh.
The hipster at the beginning.
Oh
that,
my
like,
God,
does
with the
down
goth guy?
with his sunglasses.
Yes.
oh, but
That
he
she
didn't-
steals
but
eventually.
he
Yeah.
gawked when she was naked. He was like,
Right, yeah. Sunglasses
He was
came all the
mortified.
way off.
I didn't
You think?
I didn't think I'd see that.
He's the guy.
They didn't tell him that was going to happen in the filming.
Okay, so go.
All right,
Keep
she
going.
blows off the subway guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's mean to the Asian chick in front.
That's because he didn't have a foot long.
Yeah.
Well, neither did Tim, but
She threw away the birthday cupcake, which
Yeah.
now we look at and say,
And-
I'm glad she did.
We're not giving the ending. We'll spoil
Right.
some of this stuff, but
Okay.
we'll give the ending.
Though there have been like 3 things I could have commented
keep
on.
going.
Yeah, okay. She claimed not to know Carter after the food catastrophe.
Oh yeah, she's got to die.
Yeah. She hit the guy with the mask. I don't know which one that refers to because there's lots of masks.
Oh, the guy in the.
It was
the
the guy at the
surprise
party.
birthday
The
party.
surprise
At the
birthday
party.
party.
Yeah, at her
Yes.
birthday party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the poor guy that
Yeah,
she ends
poor
up
guy.
banging, which her friend
Right,
likes.
yeah,
She's
yeah.
got to die for that.
And that's the next thing
Yeah.
is she's screwing her sorority sister's boyfriend.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. She
The
spit
bitchy
on her
one, though.
Uber driver.
Yeah, that was just referred to. But
Yeah,
yeah.
she's
Yeah.
like in a list of all the people that she could have been that could be trying to kill her. She listed the Uber driver that
Yeah.
she spit on. Also, the tiny girl from TJ Maxx that she got fired.
No, she
Yeah.
said her name was Tiny. I think that's just what she called her.
No, she called
No,
her
I
the
thought she
tiny
said-
girl.
I thought
there
she
was
said-
a "the" there.
There
I
was a
thought
thing.
she was like, oh, and there was the tiny girl at
I
TJ
didn't hear
Maxx that I got
girl. I
fired.
just heard
Yeah.
Tiny.
No, the tiny girl. There was a "the" there.
didn't
She
hear
also
girl.
hit Becky with a baseball bat.
I want to hit Becky with a baseball bat.
Isn't that a
Becky?
Beyonce lyric?
That's Becky with the
the
good hair.
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember how the rest of that song goes.
There's also a theft of sunglasses.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
stole the
And-
sunglasses from the goth guy.
She didn't
She
know who
did.
Bill Murray was.
Yeah,
She
she's-
didn't know who to build
She
her
didn't
was.
know. She didn't know what Ghostbusters
She didn't
was.
know what
She
She
didn't
didn't know what
Groundhog Day was
Ghostbusters
either.
was or Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
because at
lots
first
of
he
other
makes reference.
chances.
At first he makes reference to Groundhog Day. She goes, "What's that?" He goes, "Bill Murray." She goes, "Who's that?"
And then he goes,
Ghostbusters.
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 What's-
She,
Huh?
what's that?
Yeah.
How do
Yeah.
you miss Ghostbusters?
just
Really?
saying.
That makes this implausible, but
Yeah, she's
Well,
not American.
she is blonde and in a
Right.
sorority,
So
so
that's our list.
Okay.
Yeah.
the bitch has to die just for those rights. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Well, IMDb gave it a 6.5 out of 10
Okay.
Nice.
based on
bad.
39,000 ratings.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not bad.
No.
Metacritic gave it a 57 based on 26 reviews.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What about the Rotten Tomatoes?
They don't have that one on here. I have to look that up.
It was too good.
It was filmed in Louisiana.
Of course.
For those that were curious as to
So why did they have to hide?
New Orleans.
Why did they have to hide the naked walk in Louisiana?
I know in New Orleans.
In New Orleans?
They could have done it on Mardi
Mardi
Gras.
Gras.
Because outside of New Orleans, everything else is super conservative.
It
And
just
it
said
wasn't
in
Mardi
New-
Gras.
It was in New
It
Orleans.
was in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Well, still, like
It
if
wasn't
it's not
Mardi Gras.
She
if
was-
it's
she-
not Mardi Gras, it's super ridiculously
Yeah,
conservative.
Yes.
she wasn't trying to get her beads.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Beads are the only thing that matters.
There you
Yep.
go. All
Well,
of the beads.
maybe
Came out October
Boobs
13th of
and,
last
and
year.
beads go together.
Okay.
The two bees.
I did see we do have to blame the test audience.
On.
Oh, what?
What do we have to blame them on?
They change.
Dun, dun,
The
dun.
original ending featured Tree murdered again, thus ending another time loop.
Okay.
The test audience reacted furiously to this ending,
Yeah.
I bet you they were like, what the fuck?
feeling
on,
betrayed that the
happy ending,
protagonist,
Harry Potter.
after becoming a better person, could not break free.
What'd you say?
Happy ending her and Carter.
Oh, her and Carter. I thought you
Yes.
said Harry Potter. I was like, what?
That's just the standard happy ending. Like,
Harry Potter. God.
I should have caught this.
What?
When Tree and Carter are sitting across from each other eating the cupcake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
16
kind of a
candles.
reference to 16
I was-
Candles. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That scene has
How
been...
many times have I seen that movie?
How many
Too
times
many.
have I seen that
I hate
scene
myself
recreated?
now.
That scene has
Right?
been recreated a
It's
lot.
just so standard now. Like, it's a part of, like, classical film culture that people just remake it all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so an explanation for why Tree got stuck in the time loop in the first place is actually never given.
Right.
True.
My mom's trying
But
to teach her a lesson.
director Christopher Landon says in interviews that he intends to save that explanation for a sequel.
Okay.
Oh.
No, come on, no.
It's like having a Groundhog Day sequel. Once you break the cycle, what else are you going to do with it? Like, the cycle's broken.
Maybe
It's
stick
done.
Carter in the loop.
I was about to say.
Carter's in the
Ah.
loop. Okay.
I was about to say it doesn't have to be the same character.
Right,
You just,
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then, how does Carter earn Tree the ability to fix it in
don't
her
know.
time loop?
Now you're stretching it.
I mean,
I don't know.
You know.
It's too many martinis. Stop.
No, it's
Too
just
many
like a standard
martinis.
question. Like,
Stop.
okay.
Remember, logic, horror movie. Don't mix.
Okay. I am too logic.
Horror
That's
movie.
what it is.
Come
I
on,
think
a
too
match
much.
with a birthday candle. Come on, is it not going to blow up a car?
No.
No.
There's some errors in geography.
You think?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Corky's Restaurant, which is a chain endemic to California, appears in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
I'm telling you. Despite the film taking place in Louisiana, only one character ever speaks with a southern accent. Everyone else speaks with no discernible accent.
Yeah, the
No.
No
cop.
Cajuns.
Wait a minute.
The cop did.
Which cop?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
The cop.
the movie was filmed in Louisiana. Did
Yeah.
they ever say Louisiana?
I don't remember
No.
them saying where
But
this
the cop
university
spoke
was.
with an accent.
No, they never say, like, definitely where it is. But the cop
Right.
did speak with an accent. The only other person who spoke with an accent was the doctor she was
The
screwing.
English doctor.
Yeah, he was English. So it would
So
have to
clearly
be
they were in
a-
Britain.
Yeah.
No, it would have to be a medical school of merit that brings people from international places
Exactly.
there. And that the only place you do that is, oh crap, what's the green one in New Orleans?
Baylor?
What?
Not Baylor.
No,
Did you say the green one?
yeah, their color is green because I applied there.
Okay.
The green and gold one?
No.
It's not too long.
No, green and orange.
Yeah.
Okay, Busy Day Birthday was written by Stephen Baird and Robert Stribling, performed by the Track Cartel with a K. Cartel.
Oh,
Wait, what?
that's the ringtone?
Tulane.
green
That's
cup?
what it's called, Tulane.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry,
I
it
was right
took me
then.
a second. Way too long.
He says second martini.
It is
Just a two every time.
classified as a horror mystery thriller.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, there's a parent's guide. What's that?
Parents guide? A parent's guide. Seriously?
Sex and nudity. Where?
What? What's
There's
sex?
suggestive nudity, but not actual nudity.
What's
Yeah.
sex?
Suggested sex, but meh.
Well, it doesn't
Oh.
It's
happen
like
though.
sitcom level.
The film contains a scene
Yeah.
depicting the upper back view of a naked woman.
Yep.
It's suggested, in other words. It's not actually nudity.
It is implied that a young adult is gay.
Are you
Yes,
looking
is
at?
that-
Are you looking
right?
at? Are you looking at the Christian advocacy reviews?
IMDb
Why
parent's
is
guide.
that a warning? I don't understand
it
why
is
that's a
a,
warning.
He is about to masturbate when he's interrupted by his roommate when he turns the screen away to show two men kissing passionately.
Oh, how horrible.
Spoilers.
I think it was behind the
Well,
scenes
yeah,
footage of
but-
a YMCA, kind of concert thing.
I mean, I think that might be the best thing that she does for any other character in the movie is that she sets him free by letting him
Right?
go. Right?
I love that about. That's my favorite part.
It's her spree where she's like, screw everything, and
Yes.
just like goes for it. So.
I love that part when
Yeah,
she's
it's
just like,
great.
be who you are. Go get you a piece of fine mayonnaise. Yeah, totally.
A woman is seen in her bra and underwear.
Oh,
Oh,
God
my
forbid.
Lordy B.
She has support.
A girl changes her clothes in front of a boy. We see her bust in her black bra.
Yep, several
Because black
times.
means I'm
Like
open for
every
sex.
damn day.
Yeah, every day.
Right? Why did they say that? I don't understand.
What?
Because
That
black
means
is
open
sin.
for sex.
Because it's sin.
But wouldn't red be more like the problem? Red means hell.
Red
so-
means harlot back
Red-
in the day. So.
Red means lust.
Oh,
Or
and
hell.
Or hell.
this is the best one.
Doesn't green mean that?
No, green means
Envy.
growth and
Horny.
Horny.
That's why I always got the green M&M.
And money. Money.
Money, money, money. Make it
Sexy
rain.
candy.
Yes. But this is the best one of all. The unknown killer wears a mask that could potentially be frightening to many.
Oh my goodness.
No wonder it got a PG-13.
Yeah, that's
I
why.
was so sure I was going to hear Becky look at her butt.
See, they could have
It almost
instantly
happened.
put
I'm
that
not gonna
in
lie.
real easy during the lunch scene. They could have put that in easily in the lunch scene. Look at Becky. Look at her butt. Oh, my God.
No.
Oh my God, Becky.
She looks like one of those rap guys' girlfriends. I mean, who understands those rap guys anyways?
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You are the
Jonathan
brothers,
Colton,
can't
guys.
When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face.
You get
You get sprung. They get sprung.
Oh my goodness. There's a plug for Jonathan Colton. Go
Some
listen.
reviewer gave it a 1 for Hallmark Channel horror.
You have to know what you're getting into with this movie.
The first
I mean,
thing you need to do is ignore any positive review of this film. There is no doubt in my mind that
Hold
most
on.
of it...
Hold on.
I'll read it.
Any
Okay, you read
positive
it.
review?
Okay, the first thing you need to do is ignore any positive review of this film. There is no doubt in my mind that most, if not all, of these were written by persons connected with the film in some way. This movie is utterly awful. Awful.
Okay.
Okay, is this the same guy that saw Showgirls and gave it a 10?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm just saying.
That movie was a triumph about female empowerment and friendship. They bonded over eating dog food, which was very quirky and heart-wrenching.
The fact that you can do this with such a straight face kills me.
Yeah.
Even if it was an original premise, it would still be bad. To me, this movie does not work.
Is this the guy with the sunglasses on the quad?
In the theatrical trailer,
That's what I was picturing.
like in the theatrical trailer, you see every one of her deaths, and since it's PG-13, you see in the trailer it's about as much detail as they show in the movie.
There's no blood. Oh my god, I can't watch this.
My God.
Yeah,
I would say
I love a good gory death as much as anybody, but for this film, the tone is pretty much right on.
Yeah.
I don't fault the director for like going down on that
No.
because this movie is actually a decent teen horror
Okay,
film.
I guess
Yes.
I guess you would say if you enjoyed Shaun of the Dead and
This movie,
It's a little more self-aware.
this movie
Because it knows it's ridiculous.
This movie had vibes of it's like Groundhog Day meets Heathers.
Girls.
yeah,
Yes,
Mean Girls.
Heathers. Yeah.
Oh my god, they're remaking that damn movie. I'm so pissed off about that shit.
That's ridiculous.
I know.
I don't like
Pisses
that.
me off. They're trying to replace Christian Slater. Really? No.
You want them to just put him back in that role now?
Looks good. I'm sorry.
But high schooler, 45-year-old Christian Slater.
Winona Ryder now.
I'm just
Right?
saying.
Well, I mean, look at what.
Winona Ryder, and she's just like dressed up like Stranger Things, just chain smoking cigarettes.
She's a science teacher that gets in trouble for only teaching conspiracy theories.
Yeah, there you go. This guy actually summed up all our list in one sentence.
What?
Narcissism is a death warrant.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Who
Okay.
did that?
Like if we're writing death warrants,
Wait. Who did it?
35 stories.
Okay, 35 stories. Thank
Yep.
you very much. You
Yep.
conveyed everything we wanted to say.
Yes.
Yes.
They say a poisonous sorority has inundated Bayford University with bitter rivals.
Yes.
Right.
A calorie-cutting agenda cuts the crop of wishful debutantes, while 3 a.m. pledge inductions bloat testosterone and deplete respect. A mire of social cannibalism, the school common reeks of misappropriated ambitions.
Okay, now he just went off the damn deep end. He was doing so good there at the beginning.
Yeah.
You done messed up.
Was this beat,
35 stories.
was this beat poetry as a review?
I don't
I
know.
guess.
I think he wanted it to be really bad.
I've seen the greatest reviews of my generation wasted by overuse.
He just missed that last bongo beat. So.
But no, I mean, as far as the comedic value, Shaun of the Dead, Tucker and Dale, I mean, I think it would rank up there
Yeah,
with comedic value. With those two.
comedic value is very good.
Yeah.
Like the great scene when the car spins off, they do that really close up of the baby face.
Yeah. my favorite was whenever she gets away that one time, and then it does like just a shot of the baby face
Yeah.
mask.
Yeah.
Like it's trying for intensity, but it's got this really cute cartoonish face.
Like, I'm going to kill you now.
Could we say it's a horror rom-com?
Yeah, a little bit. I
A
can
little
see
bit,
that.
a little bit.
Yeah, it got Carter in it.
Yeah, there's some love for Carver.
Get
Carter?
Carter?
Carter.
Get Carter.
What
Car-
the
Carter.
fuck? I think maybe the martinis are slipping into me.
Martini transfer. I don't know. I liked it. It was good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, if you're really into gore, you might see it as a little too squeaky clean, but
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah.
It is
It's
fun.
a
I
fun
think
movie.
that's the whole point of it. Is it's supposed to be fun and not taken too
Yeah.
seriously.
Like there's some suggested gore.
Yeah.
There's a lot of suggested gore. Like the broken bong that he like shoved
Oh, that
into her
was
chest.
hilarious
Oh, yeah. That was-
as shit.
yeah, that was good.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want to really trash this film, I have to give you one quote from Tree herself.
Cool.
Silence!
Silence!
That was the
That was
weirdest
great.
wake up ever. Like, I mean, it was something I might say, but
I'm trying to be interviewed here.
Coffee.
Oh my god. Craziness.
I think it's worse.
I just knew there was something wrong with Laurie. She never wore makeup, never posted cute selfies, and she literally owned a pair of Crocs. All the signs of a psycho killer were that, hello,
or
I'm
you're
trying to
from
get interviewed
Florida.
here. Anywho, Laurie's little plot was super lame. Poisoning a cupcake? Really? We're Kappas. We don't eat cupcakes.
Retroactive spoiler warning for like everything.
Yes.
Good going.
Yeah.
Way to go. But see, they have to figure out who she is now. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't know the name.
IMDb.
That's where I'm
Well,
at.
I mean, if they actually cared about being surprised, then they
Yeah.
wouldn't go look up who the names are. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just go watch the movie and be like, oh, that one.
No.
Yeah, like they would
Honestly-
know from the second scene when
Yeah. Honestly,
Did they say her name that soon?
when she
thought it was-
enters in, I think you would just probably know that the woman that confronts her at the bottom of the stairs is probably that girl.
Yeah,
So-
that girl.
Honestly, I think this movie would hold up to rewatch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you'd notice more things. 'Cause I felt like there were a
I
lot
have
of
to rewatch it. I have kids.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Have demons.
And there was also something that the director says he puts little Easter eggs in to hint at
Right.
why this is going on, but it won't be revealed till a sequel.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
So-
you'd catch more Easter eggs midway
Yeah.
through. The second
Definitely.
Yeah. So we
Oh,
had
hey, you're up.
we had that long list of reasons why she needed to die. Mm-hmm. I would say by day same day, number 4, she started turning it around as a character.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, the actress did a damn good job.
Yeah, she did.
She did.
Like, she got to be very endearing.
So this is like, I don't know if y'all will get this, but okay. So she went from Britney Spears to Jamie Lynn Spears.
Well, she had some Courtney
Real
Love
quick.
in there too. So
Because Jamie Lynn's a little more down to earth, not quite down to earth, but still like a little more relatable than Britney Spears. So, but still like not quite connecting with the rest of humanity. So,
Post-shaved head.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Post the meltdown. Yeah.
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 Post meltdown.
Well, if you're wondering where she's been before, she was
Every sorority guy's bed.
in- Whoa.
Whoa.
Football teams?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. No, she was in La La Land.
Okay.
The Tribe, Wolves, Parallels.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, that one kind of fits with this character. Next time on Lonnie. Bastards of Young, okay. Jack, Jules, Esther, and me.
Okay, I know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicago PD, she did an episode there. Better Off Single. Trust Fund. Tater Tot and Patton. Please
She
Stand
played a
By.
lot of rich girls, is what
Yeah.
I'm hearing from this list.
Yeah, because she's also evidently, they're redoing Valley Girl or something, and she's
Yeah.
playing Julie.
Yeah, they are redoing.
They were already doing it.
They're redoing everything from
Yes,
Will-
they
will
are.
Nicolas
because
Cage
no
be
one
playing
had
his role
these
from that?
original
Right?
ideas anymore.
That would be the cagiest he would have been so far.
It'll be awesome. Have just like go for age appropriate, and then Nicolas Cage reprises his role.
Right? That would be hilarious. I lost it. Where'd it go? I lost it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We lost the IMDb's.
I lost the IMDb's. Okay. Back
So-
to school again.
Yeah. So we talked about it a little bit at the beginning of the year podcast, or
Yes.
our first podcast of the year. But yeah, this was Blumhouse, and
Yeah, it was Blumhouse.
Yeah.
And Blumhouse partnered with Universal to make a lot of bank this
Yes.
past year,
Yes.
and they, of course, have an Oscar-nominated film now, and Get Out,
Yeah.
like for 4 or 5.
I was actually
Yeah.
surprised that there's also that Del Toro movie.
Shape of
Shape
Water.
of Water.
Water.
Yes. Yeah.
It looks really good. We
Oh, I
haven't
know.
seen it yet.
Oh, Carter was in Art Deco.
I haven't seen that.
You ever seen that?
No.
Oh, it's a really cute film.
It looked. It
When you
looked,
have kids, you know these films.
it looked endearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in Haters, H8RZ.
Of course.
He was in a couple
Skater
of
movie.
episodes of Fear the Walking Dead.
Okay.
He's about to come out in one called To All the Boys I've Loved Before.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
He may not be the lead. Let's think about that.
No,
Like,
I've got a problem.
Like, I
with,
mean,
I have a
Andy
problem.
is,
I have a
but-
problem with that title because with him being in it, I assume that's probably like aimed at the teen market. Is like,
Yeah.
hey, you remember all the? Hey, everybody, do you remember that song to all the women all the ladies I've loved before?
this goes out to all the ones I've loved. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Well,
no.
before you get all steamed up over this, Paul, that movie is about a teenage girl's secret love letters that are exposed and wreak havoc on her love life.
The title's still a reference to a Kenny Rogers song. There's no way that anybody. There's no way that 18 knows that.
No. Yeah, Kenny Rogers. I don't know what that is. So I know
That was
who
Willie
he
Nelson.
is.
What's
I don't
wrong
know
with you?
any of his stuff. What?
It was Willie Nelson.
Was
it Willie Nelson?
Was it Willie Nelson?
Yes.
I still don't
To
know.
all the girls of love.
Well, it was
before.
Willie Nelson and who else? There's 3.
Waylon Jennings?
I remember like being like Jose Feliciano or somebody.
Where's Fast Fingers when we need her? Fast Fingers is not here tonight.
She's not.
No, she's not.
Let's see. Who else can we see what they've doed? Let's see. How about the head sorority chick? What was her name in the movie?
She was fourth.
Lori?
No.
Lori was, yeah.
Lori was a roommate.
Yes,
Roommate?
Lori.
No, that's
No,
the
that's
not the
roommate.
head
Wait,
soror.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. No, that was Danielle?
Yes, Danielle. No, Danielle is the doctor's wife.
Are you sure?
I think so, because they were crossing people off, and then they were talking about that one, and they crossed her off. So unless they were doing it out of order, which is possible.
Okay. So
Stephanie?
Yes.
in discussing this movie, I will say that in high school and into college, I probably could have written a review like the one that I read sarcastically. Other than this, what do y'all feel is a good teen horror film? What's a good PG-13 horror film?
A lot of them nowadays, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Not like
Like
ones that are scary.
Like one you recommend, like going back as far back as you want to go.
Well, if it's been made in the 80s, there would have been a lot more nudity.
Well, PG-13 didn't exist till the 80s because
It's true.
Temple of Doom was the first, I believe.
No, I thought Lady in Red was.
No, it was invented for Indiana Jones
Oh,
because
okay.
they wanted action figures,
Oh, okay.
and they I'm pretty sure it was Temple of Doom because they said they couldn't give that a PG.
That's where I've seen her before.
Are we talking about horror movies like with mass
I'm talking.
killings in it, or are we talking?
I'm talking about any horror
horror
film, any PG-13 horror film. It could be, I mean, like, technically The Ring and The Grudge were PG-13. Grudge actually feels a little bit harder than a PG-13. but
Isn't Insidious also PG-13?
Insidious is a PG-13.
See?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's tons.
That is really interesting that the MPA, like, about the MPAA, because, like, I've gotten in discussions about that before. Conjuring, on one hand, over here, has an R rating.
Yeah.
No one dies in that movie,
Right.
like, on screen at all. There's barely any blood. I can't really think of much of anything. Like, there's cuts and scrapes that happen, but that's about it.
It's the violence in it.
Yeah.
Implied violence?
Yeah.
Or, okay. Over here we have Ouija 2. I counter that movie as just as dark as Conjuring. People actually die on screen in that
what?
one.
Correct.
The
Ouija
Ouija
2.
2. Origin of
Origin.
Evil.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Origins.
And like that movie is almost just as unnerving the way it ends too.
Right.
And it's just like I don't get why one's R, one's PG-13.
No, it
Exactly.
makes a lot of sense.
That's like asking why is that snowflake different than this one?
I mean, it's all arbitrary. Like,
It is.
Like, in reality, there is no criterion
Yeah.
they're using. They're just
Yeah.
Whatever offends that person that's grading it.
right.
Right.
Here's one that was really good and had a lot of creep factor to it. Lights Out. That was PG-13.
Okay.
Oh, it has to be PG-13?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
we're
talking
talking-
PG-13.
that.
Insidious.
That's what we're talking about. Good PG-13 horror films.
Mama.
I don't think Poltergeist was PG-13.
The original
The
Poltergeist
original?
was PG.
It was just PG.
Oh, there you
So
go.
was
That
Jaws.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't really have anything.
All right.
gory
Well,
on camera.
well, narrowing it
So,
back.
I mean,
narrowing it
there's-
back.
Are
to,
you
There's
kidding
heads
me?
floating in the what should be a pool, but
well, narrowing it back
And
down.
things coming and getting you.
I mean, things
I'm
getting
just
you
saying,
isn't
I did not want to
gory.
see the TV go on and off like that for a while.
I mean, I
crazy.
understand,
I love her sound effects. They're
Yes.
so good.
but wonderful.
It's-
Well, now that I think about it, what I'm like, I've had a couple of drinks myself,
Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
I'm a little tipsy too.
Narrowing it back down, what I really meant to ask was teen horror film. Not
Nightmare
necessarily
on Elm Street.
PG-13.
Nightmare on
Okay.
Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street?
That was R.
Shit.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th?
That was R.
That was R.
I really don't know because.
Well,
everything
god damn
that
it, you're
wasn't
screwing this up for me,
PG
boys.
Okay.
Yeah, I really don't know because everything that wasn't PG was like out of my reach as a child. So,
They put it on the top shelf.
in other words, I'm not getting permissions.
Oh. No permissions.
No permissions.
I'm trying to think because whenever I was in high school, late 90s into the early 2000s, there were a lot of PG-13 teen
Well, you
horror
think the
films.
Faculty was PG-13, wasn't
Wasn't
it?
Christine
No, it was R.
PG-13?
Was it R?
That was R. Huh?
Christine?
Yeah.
Christine? That was R.
I thought that
The
was
original?
R. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, boys.
The John Carpenter one?
No, not the John Carpenter one.
There's another one. You're breaking stuff.
Yeah, I know. My bad.
Crackers. That's
Crackers.
crackers.
The one,
We're just gonna listen to me
So
go
bad.
over crackers.
one that I didn't get the time of day whenever it first came out that was actually pretty decent. Boogeyman with Matt from Seventh Heaven.
It wasn't bad.
That was fairly decent.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah, it was rated R.
and although I'm not a huge fan of her as an actress, Darkness with Anna Paquin was pretty solid.
Kevin Bacon? No.
No. This
Anna
was like
Paquin?
this is like 2000, 2001.
I don't know if I remember that one.
She goes to live in Spain with her family.
Oh, that
and-
one. Yeah.
there's like a whole cultish thing going on.
Just like in a castle or something, or
It
whatever.
is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I remember seeing that now. That's how well it stuck in my brain.
Okay. So since Katie's already said that she couldn't watch a whole bunch of horror films growing up, have we talked about what your first horror film was?
Yeah, we have.
Okay.
Have we on the podcast?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe we did.
It wasn't a great one.
No.
Might as well say it since we've introduced it.
Abducted it.
Inducted, I said, but I meant introduced.
Jeepers Creepers 2.
But you've never seen the first one.
We gotta
No, I
watch the
did
first.
right after that.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you're,
I
okay.
showed him out of order
Okay.
on Spike, so
Sure. Why
Damn
not?
you, Spike. Damn you.
Now this one doesn't really fall into the teenage group, but 1408,
that was
the
a good
great
movie.
PG-13.
That is one of my favorites.
Yes.
Like, yeah, as far as that goes. I mean, whenever you say Insidious, I guess all those are PG-13.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I don't know about the last one. Was it?
It is.
Was it?
Yeah. Which heartily recommend. That was a good movie.
Yeah. I haven't seen it yet.
Possibly second favorite after the first for me.
You still like the first the best?
Yeah, I do.
How interesting.
What was interesting to me is the placement of the film. That's not really spoiling anything because Elise is the star again, so you know where it has to fall. Like
Right.
you know it has to fall before the first movie if you know the first movie.
Yeah.
What was interesting to me is I don't know if I might have given the film like a little bit of an edge on the new one because it was like it didn't have like all the Insidious movies, although I love them, they all have a turnaround moment where they do something kind of goofy.
Oh, yeah.
You like in the first movie, it's a reveal of the demon. After that, the tone kind of drastically shifts.
You think?
Yeah.
Like when they're going through and, that one living room scene where they're all sitting there and they're like,
Yeah, it's sort of Twin Peaks
like
vibe.
what the hell?
But what was killing me is well, it didn't have any sort of goofy reveal. I'm just thinking this to myself at the very last shot, and then like the demons outside the window, they like pop him out again. I'm like, No one liked that. Stop it.
Go away.
Right?
Listen to your fan base.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
If they did that, then Crowley would still be alive in Supernatural. I'm just saying.
You think so?
Okay. So do we want to tease? Do we want to tease our plans for next week?
What's our next week plans?
Well, we got
Come
the Super Bowl coming
We
up.
do have the Super Bowl coming up, so it'll be...
Awesome! It's
We-
gonna be see how many people die.
Yeah. That's
How can you get away with murdering in the Super Bowl? Where would
No.
you hide the bodies?
We're actually
How
looking
many
at
bodies
doing
could you
a
hide?
horror icon tournament.
Tournament.
Oh, like a Mortal Kombat thing.
Yeah,
I
everyone
don't
Kind
will
of.
pick two
Kind of.
icons.
But
Kind of.
Everyone will
it's
pick
going to
two-
be... Go ahead.
Everyone will pick two icons, and we draw them out of a bowl, and then we debate as to who would win. We take a vote, and whoever wins that fight moves on to the next round.
Aw, man,
based on the
I was hoping we were going to get cosplayers, and they
Based
would
on
dress up, and
I mean, we'll take pictures of you and post them if you'd like to
oh
cosplay.
hell no, no.
you can go on the
I'm not that drunk.
you can go on costumeworld.com and buy sexy versions of everybody. Sexy Freddy Krueger,
Absolutely.
sexy Chucky.
The fact that you know this scares me so much.
Actually,
I
there's
think
The
some...
fact that sexy Chucky exists scares me so much.
That's true.
Yeah.
But there are some really good... A couple of good anime figures done as... female
Costumes.
versions.
My cousin owns them.
Yeah, Jason and Freddy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They're in his computer room.
If they're good, then James has them.
Yes.
All right,
So
James, start
curious.
sending us some pics of the figurines. Of the figurines,
the
dude.
figurines.
Figurines. Not your
No
foot
nudes,
long.
please.
No foot long.
No Subway?
No subway.
No subway.
No Subway.
Don't even go near the
Denied.
tunnel.
His sideshow shelves would make you drool.
Hurtful.
Yeah, he just made these huge cabinets that are like 10 feet tall that each house 4 of his sideshow.
Oh, if they're sideshows, yeah.
Well, if you
Dude's got
pay
money.
that much for sideshow, yeah.
And he's lighted all of them, so they are in
Nice.
spectacular lighting. They're
Yeah,
gorgeous.
these are the
Well, yeah.
quarter scale.
yeah quarter
Like-
scales.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
He's got Pinhead. He's got Jason. He's got Freddy.
Nice.
Everything you can
Nice.
imagine, he probably has. So
Nice.
Nuh-uh, I bet you he doesn't have Just Grab It.
He nearly got
I
her.
wouldn't put that past him.
He nearly got her.
I don't even have her yet.
Well, I'll just have to outdo him and go get the 22-foot tall queen alien.
The bust, like just the bust of the Queen Alien was like
Yeah.
2.5 feet tall. They did
Yeah.
once.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
no,
I know. He looked at it.
I found some actual 22-foot tall, full-size queen aliens that I could get. They're only like $22,000.
Then we found that one alien that you can hang up from
22
upside
foot
down.
tall.
Yeah.
It's like a 2-story house.
I was about to say, where do you
How do
house
you
that?
house
In the
that?
foyer.
Yeah, it's right there in the entrance.
Oh,
Like where you would put the ginormous Christmas tree.
I was
in the
about to
middle?
say,
Yeah.
your parents just don't do a Christmas
Right.
tree.
No.
They just
No, you
decorate
just do
the
a
queen,
7-foot one in the back. Yeah,
like,
you just
with
put
all
the-
the ornaments hanging off.
There you go.
You just
There you
twinkle
go.
lighters.
There you go. Just throw a lighted net over her. There, you're done.
all,
Voila.
all the different versions of the Xenomorph for the nativity set.
Yeah. Aw.
Throw a whole bunch of eggs down.
With
Right?
Resurrection is the baby.
It would be like a family representation type thing.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very wholesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. And every time they have to do a reveal, like when somebody gets pregnant, they just do the eggs.
There you go.
Right.
There you
Yeah.
Pink or blue egg.
go. All right.
No.
So, yeah, happy Death Day.
Happy Death Day,
Happy
Happy
everybody.
Death Day.
Why are you
Yep.
two looking at me? Shit,
We
it
were
ain't
waiting
even
for the
October
music
yet.
cue.
Sorry,
Um,
I'm a little late there.
I would like to go through and do one more thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah.
Why?
I recommend it.
I would recommend it for a good fun
I
time.
would definitely recommend it.
Yeah, but it's It's very solid. It's very fun.
Yes.
It doesn't give you a reason that you have to love people you would normally hate either. So, like, you can still hate the people. It's fine. So.
Yeah. You can get that tiny girl at TJ Maxx fired. I mean, it's okay.
Spit on your Uber driver. You know.
But stay tuned for us next week as we bring the tournament on.
Fright fights.
Fright fights.
Bing, bing.
But if you have, if you want to give us your input of who you think could win in a fright fight, or your notions of Happy Death Day, you can reach us on Tumblr.
Yep.
We've got Twitter. We have
Facebook.
Yes.
We have Instagram. We have YouTube.
You have a website?
Have our website, fearcentral.net. And then if you want to subscribe to the show, please do. And give us a review on those subscriptions. You know, and listen to the show and give us a review, because that helps boost us in the listing, so that more and more people can catch how great our show is.
Yeah.
But you can do that on iTunes. You can do it on Google Play. You can do it on iHeartRadio. Spreaker. So a number of ways to catch us and subscribe.
It's like 50,000.
Yeah.
I'm an English major. That's how much I count.
Yeah. 50 English majors know how to do math, right? 50,000. And if you like what we're doing here on the show and would like to help us improve on how we can bring you better and better shows in the future, you can always go on to our website and click on Become a Patron through our Patreon site, and as low as $1 a month. $1 a month, that's it.
Just $1.
It's $1.
1/5 of a cup of coffee.
That's right.
Or 1/5 of a latte.
Maybe
anyways.
1/8 of a latte.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, if you're
Especially
getting a
from
good
Starbucks.
latte.
With
Yes.
the size of lattes you get, I'd say 1/32 of a latte.
Hey. I have not killed anybody, and I am down to 2 cups of coffee. So, you know, just that alone, I should be given
2 cups of
a
coffee.
medal for.
The 2
2 cups, which
128-ounce
include
cups of coffee.
I twitch.
That's a tell.
Not enough caffeine today.
Nope.
So, yeah. Go ahead and give us a check out on our mini.
Well, what if I don't want to?
Okay, don't. Social websites. And subscribe to us and give us some reviews on the many ways that you can subscribe to us. And then always check out our Patreon account right there on fearcentral.net.
Yep.
So,
As always, it's your birthday.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Stay scared.